Welcome to the next Hear and See production. This episode, we got exciting breaking news. If you've been following along with me as a filmmaker, following my production company, then you know by now that my feature film, Blackwoods, is officially done. We premiered it at the Catalana Film Festival, but a lot of people didn't get to see it because a lot of people, there's a barrier of traveling to a different city, having to sit through other films. So I hear that people really wanted to support this movie, wanted to see this film, and we are doing a Cincinnati screening May 11th at the Garfield Theater. So again, you can see this movie in person in Cincinnati. Come to a premiere, meet the actors, Q&A, cocktail hour, hear what went into making this story, hear some of the challenges behind filming a feature film in just 2 days, and experience this movie on the big screen and one of the few showings that we will have in Cincinnati. So we're partnering with the Garfield Theater to show this movie May 11th, Saturday at 4 p.m. and 7 p.m. Tickets are $20 a ticket, and with that, you will get access to our photo booth experience, Q&A with myself, the cast and crew, and watch an exclusive screening of Trash Wife. Evan Maines produced Trash Wife in 2021 and is a movie that talks about grief and mental health and talks about just the battle that you go through of losing someone. And this is an award-winning short film from the Catalana Film Festival a few years ago. It's only screened in one other theater before, so this is an exclusive ticket to be able to see his 10-minute short film play before Blackwoods and get to connect with him as a director, ask him questions about his movie, support his art, and support mental health as a whole. Both of these movies tackle what it means to create movies with purpose, movies around mental health, movies that highlight the human condition. And that's the overall theme for this screening. It is Mental Health Awareness Month, and we want to highlight the powerful impact that films can have on that conversation. So come support two local filmmakers here in Cincinnati, see Blackwoods and Trash Wife. The reason we chose the Garfield Theater is because it's a historic Cincinnati theater where they used to do Cincinnati Shakespeare Theater here, and it since has been renovated and turned into a great movie experience. And so there's actual movie seats. They're not fold-out chairs, which create for just a classic movie theater experience when you're with 100 people watching a movie that's made for a movie theater. So it's right in the heart of downtown, so you can plan your whole night around getting drinks or getting food beforehand or after. You can come looking your best, you can dress your best, ready for pictures, and just enjoy a night out in Cincinnati, supporting local filmmakers, supporting mental health, and having an experience that you will remember getting to see these films as they were intended on a bigger screen in a nice theater with other people who are excited to be there and talk about local film projects. And I'm so excited because this movie is something that has been really close to my heart because it's a project that honors the legacy of my dad and his passing and what that meant to me and my brother and my family, and also just highlighting Black people in a unique way. Really, the story is about brotherhood, about friendship, about community, about how nobody should try to process their trauma alone. No one should try to process their life alone. And so these characters come in with really weighty life situations and problems, but they realize that through community and through brotherhood that they don't have to carry that alone and that they can walk into those situations much more confidently knowing that they have support. And so I think this movie is going to really spark a lot of good conversations around mental health and particularly Black male mental health, which, we don't talk about enough. And we are showing this movie specifically in May because it's Mental Health Awareness Month. So come out, support. I just say as a local filmmaker, people showing up and watching your films are a huge, huge help to one, getting money back from making a movie. Premieres, selling tickets go a long way, but also just having people share excitement in your art. That gives you the energy to go forward and make another project. That gets you, you spend all this time writing a script, casting people, filming something, editing it, and to finally be able to show it to people and hear their response, hear how it impacts them is what makes filmmaking worth it. So one, I just want to say a thank you to anyone who's ever bought a ticket to support, a Hear and See production project, anyone who's donated to my movies, and to all the people who've been excited about seeing this new film and seeing my growth as a filmmaker. I think this project is actually my best project. I know there's some people who tell me that they love Holy Zombie, that Freaky Profiling was their favorite project, but I really think from the people who've watched this movie, Blackwoods, can see my growth as a director. It's the cleanest project. I think it's the best looking project. The acting is the strongest. And the messaging is really strong in this movie. And so I'm really excited to share with people. So get your tickets, come show up and be a part of this event, and continue to like my Hear and See production page, like my YouTube channel, and hear and see what we have coming next.